just learned aromatic compounds are extremely stable molecules compared to most other types of compounds. There's also other compounds called anti-aromatic compounds. These are the exact opposite of aromatic compounds. These are compounds that are extremely unstable. And then somewhere in between are the non-aromatic compounds. These are your typical or basically 99% of organic molecules. They're neither anti-aromatic or aromatic. There are some basic rules that we have in order to predict whether a compound based on its structure will be aromatic, anti-aromatic, or non-aromatic. The first rule is we're going to name it as Rule 1. This is that in order for a compound to be aromatic or anti-aromatic, it has to follow this rule. And the rule is that molecules must have an uninterrupted cyclic pi cloud of electrons. In order to do this, a molecule must be flat, it must be cyclic, and it has to have a p orbital at every atom of the ring. The second rule that a compound must follow in order to be aromatic is also sometimes called the Huckel rule, is that it has to have 4n plus 2 pi number of electrons, where n is an integer. For example, if a compound has 6 pi electrons, it could be aromatic as long as it also follows Rule 1. Anti-aromatic compounds will typically follow Rule 1, but do not follow Huckel's rule. So they instead have 4n pi number of electrons. For example, a compound that has 4 or 8 pi electrons and also follows Rule 1 would be anti-aromatic. Non-aromatic compounds will either not follow Rule 1, or if they do follow Rule 1, they're not going to follow Rule 2 or the anti-aromatic version of that rule.